What's going on, everybody? It's your man Cat with Cat Fitness. Just got done running 2.5 miles, doing my cool down walk. But here we go. We back live. So I just got done running my 2.5 miles, doing my cool down walk real quick. But things like me personally, like when I go on my runs and everything, it's a form of meditation. Allows me to be grounded, stay in my thoughts, stay in the present, and really reflect on life. Man, it makes me think about where I was 6 years ago as a person and how much I've grown. And to be thankful, I have to really be thankful that I was like 90 pounds overweight, y'all. Do you know if I was never 90 pounds overweight, I would have never had the snowball effect of being sick in the hospital, having to focus on my health, having to open up my practice, my business. I wouldn't have had the pleasure of helping hundreds of people not only lose weight, but pursue their own personal goals and all that. If I wasn't 90 pounds heavier, my life would be totally different right now. Like, what's really crazy to me, it's like that had to happen, regardless of what I thought and all the things that I learned in that 10 years of being depressed, being overweight, being lost. All those things that I had to experience is now all coming to light, because now when I'm having conversations with y'all, with myself, it's through experience. It's not some shit I read in a book. It's everything that I literally experienced on my own personal journey. So when somebody asks me, how did I get through a particular situation? What made me work so hard? I'm not telling you some shit I read out of a book, y'all. I'm telling you something that I lived through, I experienced, that I had to go through mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I am so grateful for all that knowledge, all that data that I was able to get and that was downloaded to me. But one of the key things that I have to remind y'all is we're constantly being tested, your journey is going to look totally different than my journey because of the people that you need to touch, the people that you need to inspire, the people that you need to educate, the way the universe is shifting things around in your personal reality, your personal world. And through all that, even watching this video, a light bulb is going to go on for whoever it's supposed to go on for. And other people, they're just going to look at it and be like, hey, Cat's on one today. He's feeling himself. Whatever the case may be. But what's so interesting is now I have so many more tools in my tool belt. And I'm so thankful for all those tools, because now when I talk to somebody, I'm that much more confident in the material and everything that I put out there. And through that experience, man, I just have to reflect and say thank you, man. Thank you for the struggle. Thank you for the health scare. Thank you for all the mishaps. When I tell you, when I tell you guys my journey, it wasn't all sunshine. It was the exact same struggles that you guys go through, having food cravings and everything. But it was still having the mental discipline to, when I got into those dark places within myself, how to find my way out of it. You know what I'm saying? What practices that I did to free myself from certain aspects and certain things that I just had to embrace, just about me and my character and who I am as a person. And, it's so many different levels. And not saying that I have it all figured out, y'all. Not even by the stretch of imagination. This is like now that I look at it, like my life up until this point was the introduction to my book, right? I'm right now just tapping into chapter 1 of the book. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, if all that was just the introduction to get to who I am right now, And this is chapter 1. Woo! The end of this book, y'all, it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna, after it's all said and done, my great grandkids, when they look back on me and what I did and all the things that I implemented and the millions of people that I influenced and helped around the world, they're gonna be like, damn, that was my grandpa, that was my bloodline. Like, that shit is crazy. I need to step my game up. If grandpa was doing that during the midst of all this other stuff, why can't I do it? So the moral of the story today, y'all, just embrace who you are in this particular moment and whatever chapter that you're in. If you're still in your introduction, then, get as much information as possible and keep on allowing yourself to absorb all these downloads. Yeah, it's definitely never ending. But some people think once they get to a certain level, that's it. I got there. Like when I lost my 80, 90 pounds, depending if I'm on a cut, y'all. That's why I say 80 to 90 pounds. It was like, okay, now I lost it. Now I got to maintain that, right? It's not just like, I lost it and that's it, that's all. Like, I really had to understand how to maintain that lifestyle and also how to take what I learned and give that knowledge over to you guys. So it's valuable to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Whatever jewels that I have in my particular journey that inspire you, motivate you, or educate you, that you can take and utilize on a daily basis. And that's what it's all about. It's not about me telling you what you need to do. It's about me allowing my journey just to be another segue to something that you need to embrace in your particular journey. And that's how we need to look at things. It's like, man, just because one person is thriving in their own particular journey doesn't necessarily mean that when you go to do the exact same thing that they're doing, that you're gonna thrive the exact same way. It just means that, hey, that's speaking to me. I need to walk down that path and gather as much information as possible until it doesn't no longer apply to my life and where I'm at, and then move on to the next. Because there's no wrong answer. You can't get this wrong. That's the dope part about life, man. You can't get it wrong. You just have to enjoy the experience, man. And I don't want to be on here all day because I got some more stuff to give y'all a little bit later, which kind of, is part of this conversation as well. So I'm going to leave it there. But thank you guys for all your support. It's crazy when I go to the store, when I'm in the neighborhood, and so many people's lives have been impacted just by what I've done in the last few years. And they've all, whether they've met me in person and been directly impacted by me, or just see me on social media and develop a relationship through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever the case may be. And I was like, man, what he said in that particular moment spoke to me, and having the courage to just embrace who I am and all my flaws. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that anything that I do, I'm not perfect. I'm not striving for perfection at the end of the day. I'm just striving to be educated and to continually grow each and every day. That's what you just need to strive for, just growth. Just ask for growth. I want to grow every day, be better than what I was yesterday. Not perfection. You'll drive yourself crazy if you strive for perfection. Because with that, what is perfection? What is perfection? That's like saying, I want to be normal. To whose qualifications? To what are you comparing yourself to be normal? You know what I'm saying? When people's like, oh, that's just normal. What? In whose eyes? So yeah, like I said, I could go on. Man, I'm getting downloaded so much different things right now. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Continue to be out here amongst nature in the world. These streets pretty bare. I see a few people out here, but the more the merrier. I want to see you guys out and about, crossing paths, talking to me, keeping me up as much as I feel like I'm giving y'all something. You guys are giving me something right back. So I thank y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.